swimsuit. Now, I got this one because you said you had made a comment off of camera.
I didn't even read that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Even think
but
that.
I'm saying it's funny how you said that.
Oh.
You made a comment because I was like, 81-year-old white lady on the cover of Sports Illustrated. First of all, she looks good.
Yeah.
And usually they say black don't crack. So it's usually a black woman that people would think look that good.
I know.
But you said because she hangs with Snoop Dogg.
I feel like she got her swag on. Mm-hmm. Not only because she came from prison, because she spent some time.
Right.
She came out, and Snoop even said, I like hanging with Martha Stewart. She real, she transparent.
Right.
There was a swag about her, always, I guess. Right. But it just maybe shows more. If you can get a show with a rapper that's well known, and everybody knows Snoop. Snoop is so cool. He laid back and just flow with him, how she flows with people. She's just really down to earth. Hey, I give her a thumbs up being on My Sister Crack, because she said it's a men's magazine. I didn't think about that. And most men ain't going to think, ooh, Martha, ooh, let me lust after her. No, they probably wouldn't. But I'm just like, hey, props up for your age. And you still, I think the women are probably buying this issue. Whether men are the majority of them, the people that buy and look, I think the women are like, yeah, Martha represent.
Right.
So, because a lot of women her age don't look good.
I want to see if we could go live on TikTok too. So let me see if we could do live TikTok while we're doing our show. Let's see how this works. You want to see while we're doing our show?
Can you hear us?
No, that's what we'll see. So we're gonna try to. We'll attempt to go live. But it's only
gonna get a side view of us. It's never gonna get us looking at the camera.
Right. Let's see. All right, we're live on TikTok too. So let's see how this works. All right. So Martha Stewart makes history as the oldest woman to model for Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. The oldest
woman.
And before we went live, we was talking about how I showed you a comedian. He was making jokes.
Yeah.
So
he gave her props too.
He gave her her props. He said Martha Stewart's so old, my mother can't even cuss in front of Martha Stewart. And he's old.
Okay.
So if his mother's like 60 something, she can't even cuss in front of Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart is 81 years old.
I didn't know she was that old, honestly. And she got it going on as far as money and her knowledge of things. I mean, the woman, I've watched her show from cooking to yard work to home things, fixing your home.
Martha Stewart do everything.
She do everything, y'all. How she find time? My gosh. And she gives some good advice. She has dogs, a lot of them. Don't she have what's her dog?
The Chow.
She has Chow. We used to have a Chow.
So we love
understand the Chow and the temperament. She had peacocks.
Well, yeah, she still does. You keep saying had.
She still does? I know one had died or something. Oh, somebody stole it.
Yes. She has a farm, a peacock farm.
But what made me really like her, elevated her, is when her and Snoop had that show, that cooking show.
Okay.
And I'm like, homegirl. And it's not like, you know how sometimes you with people, white people, and they're kind of nervous acting.
No,
like
Martha's
they're not comfortable being with
Martha
a
went to prison.
Especially a rapper.
Nah, Martha went to prison.
She was like, come on, no, Snoop, that don't taste right. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You know? So I like that about her. But I guess people are cracking on her being so old and being on the front cover of a man's magazine.
Well, it says after Stewart 81 graced the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, she dished on her unlikely friendship with Snoop Dogg during an all-encompassing interview. Snoop! Stewart excitedly said while pulling out her phone. Let's see. Love you coming right up. She read out loud and laughed. So they probably text each other and everything.
They friends.
Well, Snoop came on my show, and what was really charming about Snoop, what do I do? Do I do Martha Stewart? Well, Snoop came. You know how she talks. Snoop.
I was like, I had to think about
Snoop came
how
on.
She talk?
Very proper. Snoop came on my show, and what was really charming about Snoop, first of all, was his giggle.
Okay.
He giggles in a very, very nice way. Excuse me, while I create this shank and stab you. She's very polite Excuse me. There's
That's
someone.
why you wouldn't see her with him.
There's someone on my lawn, and I must get my gun and blow them away. But anyway,
messing with my peacock.
I have to put this quiche in the oven first. After that, there's a lady that I must willy whop out on my lawn. I'm gonna have to beat her down. I'll come back, and then I'll finish the two tower biscuits that I'm making.
Yes, I mean, that's Stewart. You need to know how to make
later on today. I will be gracing the cover.
I got a video of her talking too, so I will want to do a little glimpse of her.
I will be gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yes.
I'm not sure what to wear. I have a 2-piece bikini, but I don't know. That might be too much for the man.
Joy was asking on the view. Joy said, because she knows her and she's up in age too. So she was like, and Joy asked the stupidest question sometimes. She said, what do you do for brassieres? What do you wear? And her answer was she wears an actual 1-piece bathing suit.
For brassiere. Nobody wants a bra, especially at 81.
She said, how you use the washroom? Don't it unsnap? She said, I ain't found one that's unsnapped. And Whoopi jumped in and said, I have some that unsnap.
Oh, these old ladies.
They crack me up.
Oh, see, we got people on TikTok. Ghost says she gangster.
Yeah, I
on
like
TikTok.
her.
We got on YouTube, Emerald says, hey, ladies. Hey. Yvette Cassandra says, hey, ladies. Emerald says, I saw that picture of Martha chilling in the pool, and she has a great body for her age.
You coming at us on the other side of this. What did the haters
I'm trying to say the haters, because I looked up the average age for Sports Illustrated.
What's the oldest?
No, for the viewers. Was men. Of course, 70% is men.
Right.
And their ages is like 25 to 30 something. Do they really want to see an 81-year-old woman on the cover? Who cares
what they want to see? That's the point I'm making.
Okay, are they going to make the same mistake as Budweiser? Are they going to say, we're going to come out with an LGBTQ?
No, the Budweiser.
And then the people who drink Budweiser is like, no, we're not the audience for that.
But the Budweiser one is a little different because the moment if you're a man,
I think what you said.
It's what?
It's because it's Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
If any other 80 got a swag on her. Any other 81.
I can't find no other 80-year-old
I don't think it's because
that would make it.
I don't think they could get away with an 81-year-old woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
She looked like, oh my God.
Even looking like.
No, let's just say for sake of argument, because we saw that one article where they were showing older women, and some of them don't even look 80.
No, but they don't look
and
35.
Their bodies may be. Think about it. Let's do this. Let's say for sake of argument, the woman that they found on the woman that they put on the cover, she's like maybe 60, but she looks like she's 40 something.
That's still too old.
No, it's not even. Don't say the age.
I'm saying for Sports Illustrated.
I don't care. Never say the age.
I'm saying looking.
Put her on the front, and her body is slamming. Do you think the man cares that she's 61?
I don't know.
Her body is like bam, bam, bam.
You know what? I can't speak because
if she got a Kardashian body.
Let me tell you, I can't say anything because I can't even play devil's advocate. I can't even get in the mind of a man. So we have to hear from men. What do they think?
And a lot of times we find out that men, I don't think sometimes they care about the age if the woman's body look good, because a lot of them don't care. They're not going to take a survey and say, how old are you? When she doing she twerking in front of him.
Right.
I see a big bottom that I like, or hips, curves. I like the bust. They're not going to say, are you 70?
Right.
Or unless she looks it. They'll go, oh, you like my grandmother.
There's the cover. I noticed that she's small.
She's not a heavy woman. It's just the age. But I think because it's Martha. Martha hangs with
it's because it's Martha. That's what I'm saying.
Martha hangs with the gangsters. Martha be like, hey, I came from prison. I can do it. I can do it all.
She looks good though, but we don't know what she looked like outside.
So you saying the man are dogging her out?
I don't know. What are they gonna say? Is this magazine gonna sell because are more women? Are they trying to get more women to buy Sports Illustrated?
I think this issue they are.
You know what? They might be trying to get women to more women. Probably. I gotta look. What's the statistics? Do more women buy print material than men? In other words, because we still buy Cosmopolitan and all Vibe and Vogue.
Men buy pictures. They like photos.
No, but I'm saying since Playboy is gone, it's off of a magazine. Are women left the consumers now for these print magazines like Vogue and Cosmopolitan? And because of that, Sports Illustrated is trying to move. They trying to switch gears. Because men are looking online now. They're not really going out and buying a physical.
They're losing their audience.
Are they losing their audience?
More women.
Because they can see the same women. You know what? I think I'm on to something. They can see the same women that grace those covers with less on Instagram and stuff. So why buy a stupid magazine when I can go to Instagram or TikTok, like what we on here live, or YouTube, and I can see that same model with less clothes on in more provocative ways. Why spend my money on a stupid magazine? And women still buy magazines.
And then too, they still marketing. They're marketing the brand. So the brand Sports Illustrator, like you said, they probably gaining more women. Like I told my sister when I turned on The View today, their first segment was all about Martha. Okay. And it was all positive. So you got 5 women at that table who are praising Sports Illustrator, putting an 80-year-old lady on the cover.
That's it.
They may go and buy one. They may go and take a look and let's start looking at Sports Illustrator.
I think I'm on to something. When I said that they're trying to pivot and start the women as the consumers, because women still physically buy magazines.
And I can't be mad at them because it's about gaining more audience. People to buy your product.
Okay. All right, let's look at this. You said she speaks on this.
You gotta do true is true, but here's Martha on longevity. To be on the cover at my age was a challenge. And I think I met the challenge. The whole aging thing is so boring. And by the way, you're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're through changing, you're through. That's one of my mottos. You know that.
When you're through changing, you're through.
That's right. And so change is very good. Evolution is very good. Just trying new things. Being fearless is very good. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of anything.
It gets actually better. I find it. I'm enjoying myself more than I ever did in this particular.
Okay, so maybe that's it. They trying to appeal to women now, and so that's why women are they putting. But she looked nice. 81. She older than our mother. Ma. Yes. Martha Stewart's older than you. She's your auntie's age. 81. Yeah. And she was on the cover in a swimsuit in Sports Illustrated. Yeah, she looked good.
Okay.
All right, so I can only speak from a woman's point of view. I thought she was fine. I thought she looked beautiful. Emerald says, plus this picture is tastefully done. It was tastefully done. He wasn't showing her butt and all that stuff. It was tastefully done for a woman that's 81 to have on something and still kind of look sexy.
And still feel sure of yourself.
But don't be surprised if you get a lot of kickback from guys.
That's what you said earlier. This is one of those moments as a woman, even as an older woman, you almost want to say, get out of my face, man. I don't care what you say.
And it's Martha Stewart.
Say it all you want to.
It's Martha Stewart.
And Snoop may even take up for
her. It's Martha Stewart.
Don't y'all talk about my friend.
They talk about him. When he when he come on, they be like, look at old man Snoop.
Sketches of
his
shoes.
Sketches shoes.
They do Skechers on the commercial.
When he did that Skechers commercial.
I said, Snoop, you
they
don't
was
wear no
like,
Skechers.
Dude, no.
You getting old.
He old.
But I like how he's, what's the word, where he's evolving.
Yeah.
He's doing so many things.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, so let's move on. Martha Stewart. Rudy Giuliani
in the news with
sued for $10 million by former aide over alleged sexual assault.
They've been saying the word alleged all the time.
They have